Hi there, this is Allison Court, and you are listening to my voice talking to you on Pro Teaches Noobs. Who are you calling noobs? I'm not me. I'm not the noob here. That might be... Oh, you might want to talk to that dead chick or the one that hangs out with the ghosts. Hey, Beetlejuice, we have to get to the netherworld. Wait, were you saying I'm the noobs here? Could you two please stop bickering? I'm looking for my brother. Oh, man. Is he lost again? I don't know that he wants to be found, or he certainly doesn't want to be found by you. Anyway, let's go to the mall, get some chili fries. Chill out. No, are you not aware that we're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse right now? How can you two just fool around like this? Get it together. Grow up. I'm just a teenager, so I think I'm gonna go hang out with my dead friend. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my mutant friends because you're kind of dull and total buzz killer. Okay then, I guess I'm on my own. Jubilee, wait!
Welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Today I have with me Pika.
Drink water.
And today we are covering at least the first couple issues of Green Lantern Emerald Warrior, the Guy Gardner book. This is the book Peter Tomasi went on while Tony Bedard took over Green Lantern Corps. And unfortunately, this is going to be a very short-lived series.
Yeah. I remember around the time when that was happening under the New 52, end of high school.
Right. But yeah, so we're gonna see Guy Gardner's side of everything. That we already saw all the setup the past two books with Gansett and Atrocitus. So now we're gonna see Guy's side of things.
Yeah, because Guy turned into a Red Lantern during the Blackest Night, and it was also
getting the prophetic, blah, vomit. Sector 0, the planet Oa, home of the Guardians of the Universe and the Green Lantern Corps. Ring, throw my threads on. Digicam, start recording. Recording. Okay, still trying to square things out in my head, but I figured there's no time like the present to think about the future. Since there's a damn good chance I may not be around for security notification. Location of stolen Raconium detected. Recording stop. I'm on it. Recording stopped. All right, you thieving bastards. You have the right to scream as loud as you want while I kick your ass. My name's Guy Gardner. I'm a cop. So yeah, I should point it out. Tomasi's pretty much retconned out the lawyer part of his backstory. And does that be?
But he was still pre-New 52, so he still had a lawyer, but he was rewriting and retconning it even before New 52.
Exactly. So even by this point, he was a cop. And they make no reference about him being a lawyer at any point.
James Gunn could probably win so much good faith on his side if he mentioned that guy who used to be a lawyer.
I think if they go with a lawyer or cop, either one would work.
Yeah, but lawyer could win him so much good faith or have...
Not even how many people know that, remember, dude? So really, what faith would he be gaining? See that screen? You got 10 seconds to stop this bird. A space cop, sure, but a cop nonetheless. I can't help keep the peace. I help people in need. And protect and serve. That's yours truly. I'm a good guy who locks up bad guys. Don't need my ring to translate that. Being a lantern is a black and white job if you need it to be. If you want it to be. Ring, scan and lock on egghead. Scanned and located. Problem is, you can't always get what you want. Especially in a universe where the lines are beginning to blur and gray's becoming the color of choice. Guess the only real trouble we're having here, you scuzzballs, is a failure to communicate. I sure as hell don't speak softly, but I carry a big-ass green stick, which got no problem swinging when necessary. But necessary these days seems to be 24/7. Are you insane, Lantern? You could have killed us. But I didn't. Chuckles, did I? That was reckless and destructive. Your actions were, you brainiacs keep building weapons that can wipe out planets and be ripped off by anybody with a half-assed plan, and you call me destructive? A simple thank you would have been better. And lately, I'm starting to feel more like a cosmic freaking fireman than a cop. Weapon grades, raconium isotopes, and the scientist hostage secured, Solek. Excellent work, Gardner. I will notify the Guardians. Yeah, you do that. Guardians of the Universe. It's got a nice ring to it, right? Only problem is that the only thing the Guardians seem to be guarding is their own narrow and screwed up views, which are forcing my hand. Have you apprehended the suspect? The suspect got caught with their whole damn head in the cookie jar. A hand in the cookie jar. No, yeah, head. And they're heading back to Oa for processing, along with the pocket protector Apocalypse crew. And putting me on the road I didn't even think I'd ever be on. I can't put it off any longer. The pact I made with Ganson and that red son of a bitch, Atrocitus, is chewing at my gut. I've made a choice, and it's time to follow it through. The smash and grab out here at the edge of the uncharted sectors just flipped the light switch and gave me an idea. It's as plain as day right in front of your faces! And just how plain is it, Lantern Gardner? The nasties I brought in a few hours ago were heading towards the unknown sectors with weapons-grade rack and kidnapped physicists. Yes, Solek updated us, as did the irate physics, when they lodged an official complaint and compensation request due to the mental suffering and bruising they sustained during your rescue effort. I'm all broken up about their skin need, but I find a little shock and awe usually works better than a happy face and a cookie when it comes to getting the job done. Yes, your sense of empathy for the physicist is duly noted. Hey, I got loads of empathy coming out of my ear, but not for screwheads who keep playing with doomsday toys. If their heads fall into the wrong hands, it's innocent people who end up toasted at the end. Is there any other pertinent information you'd like to share? Well, after a lengthy Q&A with the baddies, they owned up to the fact that they were mercenaries boosting the stuff to sell to a client with specific needs. And I assume these specific needs belong to someone in the unknown sector? Yeah, which is why I requested an audit with your bluenesses. It's time to get proactive. It's time to chart these sectors, shine a bright green light in the dark, then get the shadows running, see what's what. It's time to get Lewis and Clark out there and launch a discovery expedition to the farthest point of the universe so we can find the next big threat building and snuff them before they get too hard to handle. But what we don't know can hurt us, can hurt the whole damn universe. So what do you got to say? I'm ready to argue this out till the cows come. This does indeed sound like a vital undertaking at the juncture of the core. These long-neglected sectors do need our care and attention. Wait a second. You actually agree with me? Yes, we are. When can you leave to begin this expedition? Get up! Punking me here, right? There's no digicam crew recording this to play in the mess hall, is there? Punking? Never mind. Guess it's always the first time for everything. Thanks for the nod. Consider me gone.
I assume that they pretty much guy was pretty much giving them an excuse to send him off for a while. And
they want an excuse to get rid of him.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I meant.
Now this is after Sodom Yet was removed from, Iron had him removed and everything.
Yeah, so he just crash lands to.
Yep, back on Daxum. Meanwhile, we're also seeing a bit with Gansett finding the Book of Black. Seeing you like this, tricked out in a GL on the beat, gotta say, it's gonna take some getting used to, Gansett. Your stealth is quite surprising, guy. Don't have to always be a bull in the china shop. I can go dark when I need to. Yes, I guess we all can. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting the ball rolling. What do we have here? The Book of the Black. The Road Guardian Scar must have hidden it way down here. Looks like Alyssa Dark didn't fork over her overdue library book. Yes. Scar must have imprisoned her within its pages during the recent Science Cell riot. What's in the book? Prophecy. It details all the events that led to the Blackest Night. Maybe we should analyze it and see if it has more to offer. Knock yourself out. I don't need to rehash all that again. Let me know when you got the cliff notes. Take it easy, Lissa. See you in the funny papers. Close sesame. Find anything else down there that's going to help us? No, not as yet. But I will leave no stone unturned here on Oa or Sector Zero. The seeds of destruction have been planted. Question is, how deep are and where? Several weeks have passed since we met on Yzmal. Why the delay when you know time is of the essence, Guy? Yeah, hey, I agree to be part of this plan, Gansett, but I'm sure as hell don't mean I gotta be doing a Irish jig over it. This Trinity feels like a little unholy with our boy Atrocitus in the mix. We are allies with Atrocitus. A pact has been made. Yeah, allies with the Red Lantern, who said himself he's only got one nagging itch to scratch, and that's to see the Corps and the Guardian dead. Atrocitus wants to tear the Corps apart so bad he can taste it. You can see it in his eyes. He wanted to gut us right there in Yzmal. Being an ally does not necessitate friendship or respect. It is understood that this association is for the achievement of one singular purpose, and it will be honored. I'm going on record as saying we should take Atrocitus out first, then get on with the rest of the mission. Noted. And when do you speak with the Guardians about the unknown sector? Already had my sit-down with them this morning. Thought it was going to be like pulling teeth, but they were receptive. Yeah, surprised the crap out of me. They were quite amenable to my request to forego guardianship as well, and happily approved of my new tricked-out appearance and duty. Maybe you can teach an old dog new tricks after all. I will notify Atrocitus of your impending departure to the unknown sector. Why the hell should we care if he's up to speed? Is he keeping us in the loop with every step he takes? I haven't gotten any IMs lately. He is required to. Quid pro quo. Quack pro quack. I don't trust that red-headed bastard one frickin' bit, Gansett. We do not have to trust him. We will use him just as he will use us. I don't trust them, please, and they don't trust me. And that's the way I like, just the way I like it. I've started to build this wall of rage as a reminder of all the souls the Guardians manhunters murdered in my home sector of 666. My family, my people. I've been gathering their skulls from decimated planets for some time now, and I finally realized why. I want an audience who has vested an interest in seeing justice served. The souls of Sector 666 will be here to watch it, to bear witness when I exact my revenge, their revenge, against the hated one. My people's tears of rage and joy will be shed here when I build a wall with the skulls of the Guardians and their Lantern Corps. Will you help me make them bleed? Will you help me build the wall? Yes. Good. Then I need you to make your way towards the unknown sector and join Lantern Gardner's mission. We will need to work together, please. Fight alongside him if need be, and await my orders. There's a twisted path we need to walk down before we can crucify them, all besides our battery and feed our rings as never before. Do you understand? Yeah. Fly, my red angel. Fly! Yes! Now, she's still mindless by this point for the most part. It won't be until the Red Lantern book when she finally regains her mind fully.
Yeah.
Well, that's about it. I'm leaving this recording to you to set the record straight. After all the dust settles on why I'm doing what I'm doing, in case anything happens to me. So whatever you hear about my motives, question it. Don't take it at face value. Dig deeper, because nothing is what it appears to be. This is all for one reason and one reason only, to serve the Corps. Guy Gardner, Green Lantern of Sector 2814, signing off. Digicam, end and save recording. Recording stopped and saved. We are approaching Oa with prisoners in tow, seeking clearance for immediate access to the Guardian Lantern Solek. Approved. You are to report to the planetary citadel upon arrival. Mission accomplished, Lanterns. Your vigilance and dedication is, as always, much appreciated. Thank you, Guardians. Just doing our duty. Long live the... yes. Long live the Corps. They're mind-controlled.
I was thinking about the framing, lighting.
And it's clearly not Oa.
Yeah, and even then, the architecture didn't look anything like Oa.
Uh-huh. So how's this for the start?
Yeah, I just started setting up the whole why it's going to go on and who the players are going to be besides Guy. Just missing Guy.
And yet leaving some mysteries. Right?
Yeah, and then an important cliffhanger on who that was, and so I'm yacht.
Yep, with Arisia, of course, who you do know is dead currently, right? She was killed off screen during Jeffrey Thorne's run. Now, technically, she was brought back by Simon at the end, and they haven't acknowledged one way or the other if she's fully a lantern or just a construct. Oh, and I've been going back over a lot of the Green Lantern's books, and dude, when we get to what they've done, all the stuff done with Sora and Nate 2, and that stuff, what's been done with her currently is tamed.
Yeah, okay.
Because they royally derailed her character.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? She hasn't appeared since Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 25.
Yeah, I remember we talked about other point of views about what happened there, but we'll return to it when we get there eventually.
Yep. Oh yeah, we see guys just wondering. Like, you always feel like of all the lanterns, he's the one who could do this, and no one would bat an eye.
Ooh.
Which I'm like, that makes sense. Oh, Arisia, wake up. Sodom, I didn't forget you. I forget, everyone else has, but I haven't. I can see that. So this is a dream she's having, a nightmare.
Oh.
I know, I can say it because she feels so bad.
For having left him in the sun.
Mm-hmm. Especially after what happened with what his people were just ready to do. Showing that they never changed. No matter what, they feel like, now we have the power to teach you people.
And I even just realized, because he was Ion, he didn't have a ring, so when he lost Ion, he would just be there by the Daxam powers, but then the sun turned back red, he didn't have those either, so
but he survived the question. Yeah.
This image makes so much sense now.
Yep, exactly. Sodom! You're out there, aren't you? I can feel it in my heart, and I will save you. Oh, yep, Kilowog! Thanks, Rook. But shouldn't you be with Stella in the hazard room, or at the tactics class with Raynor? My squad hits the hazard room later, and I already attended tactics earlier. I just came over here to say I'm sorry to hear you won't be the official drill instructor for all the new Lantern recruits anymore. I've heard so many great things about, like, what a tough son of a bitch I can be. What a fair and tough son of a bitch you could be, sir, and how not being trained by you, well, my recruit class is the poorer for it. Thanks for the kind words, kid. Now go bone up and visualization and schematics or something. I look forward to serving in the Corps and Lantern Kilowog. I hope we can fight together against whatever the bad guys can dish out. Because I'm sure about what? That each enemy blast is always going to miss you? That you're immune to getting killed? Is that what you're sure of? No, sir, let me tell you what I'm sure of. You're either going to be splattered with one of your rookie pals' brains, or he's going to be splattered with yours. And better damn well listen to each and every veteran Lantern putting you through your training, or you're going to end up taking a nice quiet spot in Morrow's new crypt going up across the street over there. And by the size of it, he's displaying a lot more customers in the years to come. Yes, sir. Lantern Recruit Borrow Cruz requesting. I don't want to hear your damn name, Poozer. Just go. Just go and be safe. Again, just like any drill sergeant, be a dick if it means getting people to listen. Even if they hate you or fear you, it makes the point.
Yeah. Yeah, comes across very well here.
Yep, on. So we find about, like, we are the Elder Council of Cyrnix. What have we done to deserve such foul treatment at your hand? You're guests here on the planet of Krolok, and my name is Zardor of Krolok. Yes, impressive. I'm happy to hear someone still remembers me after all this time. You were once an ally of the Guardian. You were exiled, run out of the patrolled sectors. Yes, the glorious Guardians took it upon themselves to define right and wrong. And here I am, taking refuge in the unknown sector, relegated to a sword on... Oh, okay, hon. Relegated to a thorn that has been stuck in the proverbial blue side for much longer than I care to think about. But they removed this thorn while instead, and they left a small piece of fester and work itself deeper and deeper until an infection had spread. A moment of sorts. A revolution! And these two Green Lanterns at your side, completely under my mental control. Prisoners secured in science cells. You lanterns may return to your sector. Yes, Solek. Your minds are strong. I like to especially like it. So this guy apparently did work with the lanterns beforehand.
Oh, and
sorry, just looking up something.
oh,
Yeah, basically says here, he was an ancient being who was once an alien until they decided to be the arbiters of what was right and wrong. So he was exiled for it.
huh.
Yeah.
Because there would have been some conflicts or interest or something like that.
But he was so close of an ally to them that they couldn't afford to keep him around.
Huh. Yeah.
But yeah, so of course, he's going to be the main threat of this at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously. In fact, he is the reason behind the pact.
Mm-hmm.
Because
the pact that they made, so this is what the guy saw and caused them to approach Atrocitus.
Yes, this was the main pact. Control the core, control the universe, because he has given everything he has accumulated under the Guardians' noses in the unknown sector. And what we've already seen he could do with these two, he's figured out a way to try and take over everything.
Oh.
Heard you were taking a trip, Boozer. I guess you've been reading my mail. Heard it was a long trip. Yeah, so they want to come with him.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yep. Babysitters I don't need. We're not babysitters, Guy. We're friends. We're here too because we want to be here. And it sure as hell doesn't hurt to jump off a new cliff every now and again to keep things interesting. Well, since you both got your power batteries and argue with you is going to be pointless, I suggest you fill the tanks and head out. Guy? Yeah? I was hoping I could talk to you. Yap away, Arisia. We got nothing but time and stars at the moment. I was hoping we could take a slight detour before we pass in the unknown sector. Detour when? Where? To Daxam. Saw him with a hell of a lantern. And what happened to him really sucked, Arisia. But we lost a lot of green recently. And last I checked, bringing anyone back from the dead isn't our backup. He's not dead, Guy. That's a gut feeling or a fact. Because the fire I was pretty clear that it's a gut feeling. And if it were ice or Kai we were talking about, would you even ask me that question? No, I probably wouldn't be. Can we go to Daxam because I'll head there myself and we'll make it our second stop. What's our first stop? Adium. Adium the Blue Lantern? Why? It's something I gotta do. You mean we gotta do? No, I mean I gotta do. I was wondering why we were here. It's not exactly a shortcut to the unknown sector. Guess you earned your damn pipe, Sherlock. I pride myself on getting a good read of people, and we go back a long way, Poozer, so I can tell something's not right, and something's bothering you. You're holding back, and I think we deserve a right to know what it is. What makes you think that? I'm leading this mission. If I want to make a friggin' pit stop without having to get your permission, I'll damn well do that. Okay. The Red Lantern ring. I had it on. The one that turned you into a raging killing machine? Give a gold star to Mr. Obvious. Anyway, there's supposed to be some residual effect. I thought I could handle it. What kind of residual effect? Been bringing up blood in my mouth. Not just regular blood, but burning blood. Same stuff that was peeking up all over them Black Lanterns. That's not good. You're on a roll there, Chuckles. Anyway, and that Indigo Lantern dealer named Punk said, Monk. Yeah, right, Monk. He said that only a Blue Lantern can purge all the effect. So they're going there to try and purge it all.
Uh-oh! And this is how they run into...
it bleeds.
Oh. Okay, so 3.
Oh boy, knowing that he's one of the ones who dies during Lights Out still bothers me.
Yeah, they already don't have many, and they...
Well, yeah, the whole point was to wipe out Hope. Out of universe, that behind the scenes, that was the intent, was to wipe out Hope from the New 52. Yeah. Stay away from Blue. Hey, Red, never been partial to sneak attacks. They kind of get my blood up. Power level 99%. And back away from him, Red. So yeah, they're trying to do like that is peculiar. Green rings are as a rule are supercharged and are present, but all will be well, my fellow Lanterns. It's not often we get guests here representing several different corps at the same time. Might I suggest we all open our minds and have some tea? Always like to have something to munch on. If we got all we got is tea, this bitch is toast. And he's just like, ugh. Like he's trying to talk peaceful, and they're like, action. Because someone didn't know the why and go to the why and learn how to swim. And I'm not sure, and I'm sure no one here is giving her mouth to mouth. You got that right. I guess she learned how to dig, though. Get away from Blue. Oh, boy. And Blue is, please, enough of this. There is no fighting on Odium. And good. And good go in there, Bronco Billy. How are you able to control that red lantern by yourself? My blue ring of hope relies on the aura of green to function at peak performance. And that definition of peak is, well, quite staggering, actually. I am concerned that your own rings have not increased their power levels exponentially. It is not uncommon for a green lantern to reach a level of 200 to 250% when in close proximity to a blue lantern. The fact that all of your rings have dropped to 99% is cause for first things first, purger of the red ring's influence. Then I'll go next. I'm afraid that is not possible. You can only initiate a complete cellular cleansing and blood replication process of someone who already has another lantern on their finger. You are a perfect candidate. She is not. If I remove her ring, she will surely die, and that is not an option. Okay, then I guess you're starting with me. No, God, she's attacked us for a reason. It looks to me like she's dying to spill the beads. I believe she simply needs a little assistance to articulate her thoughts. Perhaps if I bombard her vocal cords with blue, Gardner shouldn't be cleansed of the red lantern. He'll need all the strength he can get from the green and the red to fight back. Fight back who? The powerful force is gathering in the unknown sector. Didn't we just win another war to save the damn universe? What powerful forces? Why are they gathering there? To attack us from inside out. Mongol! Stay back, Earl! Mongol's gone, Lantern yet. There's just us. So these are the people of Daxam who have been hiding there because they do not agree with the people above.
Oh, good. Yeah, so it would be understandable that every society that thinks that way has certain outliers, and they need to be underground.
Yep. So, yep, we're seeing him. He's working with Krona, of course. I mean, obviously, Krona is trying...
handily working with Krona, or just because we need to Krona be set up for when eventually get to the War of the Green Lanterns. Both.
Okay. Definitely both. Because Krona is clearly aiding him. Again, that's one thing I'm hoping Jeremy Adams does when he eventually uses Krona, is to actually have him, we see him, what's the word I'm looking for? Actually reconcile things.
Yeah.
He's done a good job so far.
Yeah, or maybe make up that Appa Ali Apsa was using his name.
Or something like that. Because again, this feels more like Appa. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh boy, he has his own type of science cells.
Mm.
But yep, so of course he explains to them about everything, about what's coming, and thus they realize we need to go out there. But after hearing that, now he's like, I can't purge it yet. So they're all heading out there together. But first, guess you promised all Atrocitus you'll be on good behavior, huh? Yes, I always keep my promises. And what if your fellow Lantern Sodom yet is the source of the power drain as Atrocitus discovered? Do you keep your promise, Green Lantern? If Sodom yet is not dead and he's drained, and then I'm gonna have to, and he's the drain, then I'm gonna have to kill him. Nice going, Guy. Nice going. Again, I do like that Guy is he's the Lantern that makes the difficult choices and it won't be a skin off his back. Whereas say John can be the one who makes the difficult choices, but it haunts him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Surprisingly, I actually noticed that this was the third issue, and the pace has, I don't know if it's been going fast or it's been slow. Like there was like a one or two thing that happened in the issue.
Yeah, it's a little bit fast. I think that's what that last one was more the info dump one. But yep, now they're making way to Daxo, and of course, Sodom's father is really just they want to find him and all that stuff. If he's got a hunk of green on his finger, they should be able to get a ring on his ring. And what are the present coordinates of Sodom yet? Green Lantern Sector 1760. Exact coordinates unknown. Last trajectory signature indicates incursion into the unknown sectors. Okay, then, and when we bump into our buddy Sodom, I'm sure we'll get a hand to it. But of course, I thought I could amp up our little ring with Sodom's ring slinging if he was still alive. But all we got out of that is that possibly he's gone rogue. Oh boy, he has not gone rogue.
Yeah, well, they're using the information that they have.
Definitely. I love keeping the lights burning for him and others. Oh, but yep, so, look what he changes it. It represents the people. Everyone in every corner of this universe. We're going to build something together here. A bridge to a brighter future that the Guardians have lost the right to share in. Do you all want to be a part of it? So he still has some of his the ion lingering.
It's gonna run. Did it ever run? I'm not sure if I remember. Is it gonna run out at some point?
Yes.
Okay.
But of course, he mentioned about stopping those guys with the rachium and everything. But yeah, not to mention that it's extremely it's a malleable stuff and everything. Again, this is where we get a lot of discussion and all about what they're working on. I do like how they use these moments. It's like when you're in a car, like just chit-chatting in the car, they're just flying.
Yeah, that it works in that sense.
Yeah. But yeah, they end up at Rack. Lanterns incoming! Prioritize shields around the innocent and stop these sons of bitches and good. Yes, so much rage. The hitman attack on my Raconium supply by Green Lantern. Of course, you hear the unknown sector suited and inspected, and they're fighting side by side with a Red Lantern. How intriguing. I've wanted to see how one works. Seems like the perfect time for a test. Breathable, unbreathable, unbreathable, breathable, unbreathable, breathable.
Yeah.
That is such a guy thing to do.
Yeah.
Like. Oh boy. Of course, she's interfering now. Like, you promised to let me go, you lying bastard. I am keeping my promise, dirtbag. I'm letting you go to the hell you built all for yourself. Uh-oh. Green Lanterns approaching. Uh-oh. All the ones under their control. A bunch of rookies. A bunch of rookies.
Ouch.
Yep.
Huh.
So yeah, this is going by pretty fast, actually.
Yeah, this is something I noticed, not exactly around the New 52, but mostly a few cycles after, or is that the right term? After the New 52, if you go by, there was that one issue, and every issue ends with a cliffhanger that then leads to a start art, and then cliffhanger, and you get a month's worth of issues, and you could say that it's the same day or the same time of day.
Yep. That's the one downside when you have some of these multi-parters. Hey, have you boozers lost your mind power down? For crimes and atrocities committed across the universe, the Green Lantern Corps hereby place you under arrest. Oh boy, they're under mind control for this. You're all going back to the science cell. Once we lock you up, you'll never see the light of the stars again. I recognize all of you. You're all recent recruits. I trained you. I'm Lantern Kilowog. Somebody's screwing with your heads. You all need to. What everyone needs to do is take a deep breath and relax so we can help. The only explain you. They think they're Sinestro Corps. Of course. Bleed is going wild, of course.
Yeah, there's gonna be some losses.
We're on the same side. They're trying to tell them all, like, don't listen, kill them. Kill the Sinestro Corps. Oh,
yeah, that law came back to bite them.
Yep. Oh boy, one of the Green Lantern died. Like, stop! When they attacked one of their own because he was starting to realize what's going on. Oh, that's just not fair. No need to go into all that trouble, Lantern Gardner. No need to go to all that trouble, Lantern Gardner. They all kill themselves.
Well, this is one of those. Well, not exactly as gory and horrible as in the.
Oh boy, poor Kilowog! These were some of his last students. Look at that! Ring the ring. Oh man, I feel bad for Kilowog here. Just look at that. You don't know that. I've seen the docs before Miracles. I've seen Natu save Lanterns with no hope. There was no hope. Look at their hands. Their rings are gone and already scanning their sector for replacement. They were just rookies, newbies, and I let them down. I should have insisted on stronger mental training. I should have initiated stronger protocols listen to me. Do not blame yourself for what happened here. Understand? The Green Lantern Corps is strong and capable because of you. You trained us right. And you trained me right too, Wog. You can't beat yourself up about this. Wasn't your fault. Ring, Honor Guard Lantern and Gardner, override code Mace 1001. Retrieve and index deceased Lantern's ring sector travel for the past 20 days. Data search in progress. Data retrieve. Request permission to resume space sector scan 3592 for a replacement sentient. Go find us another recruit for the green team. The Corps cannot use all the help it can get. I'll never forget what happened here today. Their faces are burned into my brain. Do we know where this planet Kraluk is now, guy? Yeah. Can the source of this mind control also be the source of the ring drain? Damn well could be. But let's get going, because whoever murdered my lantern in cold blood is gonna suffer.
Yeah, they should have better mental control.
But that's what he was just saying.
Oh. Yeah, in different words, maybe.
Yeah. But hold on, let me just pin that. Oh boy, his blood is calling. Uh-oh! Oh, I love it. They're in pain. She's like, yes!
Oh.
I love details like that.
Oh.
Oh, Atrocitus. This is where he's getting his message.
Hmm.
That's about the only thing you were going to let you do. Explain things. This is where we get his side of it. Similar to what happened with Gansett.
Oh.
But yep, he got the vision of all of this.
Hmm.
Even the controllers being controlled. No, that's the Daxamites.
Oh.
And he knew that, yeah, he and Hal were going to come to blows.
Yeah. When what that's going to be in the War of the Green Lanterns station.
Yep. Why the hell did that message you puked up from Atrocitus mention Gansett? How is he involved in all this, Poozer? Well, we're raiding, and the premonition that hit me seemed so big that I went to Gansett, because he's the only one of the Guardians I really trust anymore. Gansett suggested, this is where we get, filling in all that. So all these damn hoops and lies you've been throwing at us is because of this vision? Yeah. And this whole draining the core power rings from somewhere in the unknown sector thing is really a big part of this big apocalyptic plan? Yeah. What about the mind control of these lanterns? Are you nuts? I didn't see the head games thing coming. What makes you think I stand by and let our own? And we don't know what to think right now, guy. And until you tell exactly what you saw, we're not going to anywhere with you. I saw me and Jordan kicking the living crap out of each other. I saw lanterns fighting each other. I saw Sodom with a bunch of people all wearing the same symbol we saw in Daxam. I saw some big-ass dude with 3 eyes and a flaming sword. Worst of all, I saw that hooded dude with the control of all the damn entities. Who is, though? We know about that. Oh, yeah. They're like, yep, he knew it was Krona.
Huh.
And damn it, guy. How could you hold this back from us? From me! With all the stuff I've held back, you got every right to flatter me right here, right now, Wog. I'm not going to flatter you. Hell, I don't even want to look at you. After all we've been through together, shame on you for not trusting us, guy. Look, Kilowog, Arisia, I know I screwed up, okay? I bit off a bit more than I could chew, and I kept crap from both of you. I never should have. Instead of being 2 steps ahead, I'm 3 steps back, and right now, I can use all the help I can frickin' get. We gotta keep on going, and we gotta keep on keeping on here for the core, for the rookie slaughter in front of us. We're gonna have to avenge him and make sure it never happens again. Let me earn the right for you to trust me again, please. No, it's too late for that. Oh, so of course Bleed sticks around, and I don't blame them. I do not blame Kilowog and Arisia. I do not blame him at all.
Yeah. Well, technically, here they.
But something. Yep, all of a sudden something, like a lot of the energy looks like it's going to him. Oh, but unfortunately now he's leaving himself wide open for Zardor. Yep, I closed my eyes and I let them burn, and I could see them all blank, dead. Oh, that's a good move. She spit out a dagger and then tink.
Ooh.
What was that? I was working on it. Mine was faster. Uh-oh. So, yep, they're coming up about the mind over matter. Oh, big fight and everything. Taunting them all. And Guardian! Guardian yet? Don't tell me he's got a hold on. Uh-oh! And this is the end of it. Of this portion. You call yourself a Guardian? The only thing you've ever guarded is your own twisted view of the universe. Wait, I gotta double check one thing. Of his species.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not the same race of the Guardians. He's not.
Huh.
I thought for a moment he could have been. But no, just an ally who wants to push his own view, sifting through their cerebral cortex. I can see Yats has been under Krona's influence. So yeah, so Sodom has been acting his way because of Krona.
Ah. Well, yeah, I would say that they are powerful and yeah, stats down. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, blame this on your will-powered rig. If you weren't so strong, you'd already be in a world filled with blissful ignorance, Gardner. You're gonna be in the world of hurt when I get out of here. Uh-oh, he's initiating his heart into harvest. Oh, cause I got a date with a lady in red. Gardner, please, can't focus much longer. Maybe the only way out of this is to feed my rage. So piss me off and kiss me, you red bitch. And sure enough, it amps him up. And there goes the old USS Enterprise off to Brooklyn. So much for your brain drain. Oh. Elysian, you killed Elysian. You must have connected with a soul you know. How fitting, since you're about to join them. I thought you'd be more valuable to be alive, but I guess I was. Guy may be a poozer, but he's our poozer.
They just randomly decided to turn around.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Elysian, I gotta see who this is. Oh, so this was something that was supposed to be introduced but got dropped.
Some future character.
Yep, that never got utilized.
Thank you, Dr. Manhattan.
Yep, I just looked it up. He's the one that killed them. Killed her. Damn it, guys, snap it out of it. Focus on me. Risha, you came back. Of course we came back, Guy. We should have never left. Oh. And of course, Sodom is trying to fight it. Oh, boy. So, yep. They're trying to stop it all. Unfortunately, Sodom has flown off with them. Maybe not now. Everything's going to it will get resolved in War of the Green Lanterns. I gotta say this. This feels almost like a rehash of to build up the Blackest Night. I think that's what I've realized has been going on with these 3 books, with the prophecy again.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel that way? It feels like Blackest Night Take 2. As far as prophecy, I mean.
Yeah. With the sequel, getting to it, doing the hasty sequel, like you need to, okay, this worked, let's have it again. But then the in-story alter for it is a...
Now, I would say, though, the prophecy side of this is much better. But what did you think about all this?
Well, it's another great idea that... It's kind of the fact that Kilowog and Arisia just came back without any setup for why they came back. That's what I feel.
They simply said we never should have left.
Yeah, that's kind of a bare minimum in maybe thinking about that sense, because otherwise a story that would have maybe had more room to show and tell it, they could have probably been a half a page, few panels where they decided to turn around.
Exactly, but again, no, it sets up the whole, like, if you do that, then you know they're going to save the day. Wait till the last second makes it much more, dramatic.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's true also.
Now, I would say that of the 3 books, I think this was the better. This is the second best one. Both because it's Tomasi, but it handles the prophecy side better. Would you agree with that? Like, of the 3 books building up,
it maybe works in the sense that Tomasi was able to see how Jeff was doing it, and then say that, okay, this worked, this didn't, let's do it like this.
Yeah, but now Bedard was brand new to it. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
He was brand new to everything, so that could have also been a factor. Yeah, I know. But yeah, overall though, this whole thing was an interesting idea. I thought the bad guy was at least a little interesting. Obviously, I breezed through it all, so we didn't get his characterization. But still, like, not. And overall, it's a good characterization on Guy.
Yo.
Can we agree to that?
Yeah, it kind of does. And it's a.
And I think Arisia, basically, this is all continuing plot points dangling from Green Lantern, from Tomasi's Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
Whereas Tony decided to continue on his own way. Would you agree with that? Like that's the one way to look at it?
Yeah, it's that way to look at it. Also, kind of looking and going through this, it's also reminding me of the time when this came out and where I was when I was reading it. It was.
But yeah, so after all this, we're building up to Green Lantern, to the War of the Green Lanterns.
Oh, that was if I recall, it was a 1 month long event took place.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah, a couple of months. I remember it was in the late spring coming to.
Yeah, right. Literally, right, like just a month before New 52.
Yeah, like
literally a month because they had a few months before. It was still a few months before because they still had a few more dangling issues left.
Yeah, it was there around the same time when they also started doing the Flashpoint tie-ins. But I remember it was something. It was my final final year in high school. I had a few writings. Those, you know how at the end of high school there's those final exams and then thesis you need to write. I was working on those around the same time. It reminds me of that. I'm reminded of that time also when going through this now. And when we eventually get to the New 52 start.
That one we're gonna have to be splitting it up into multiple episodes and chunks.
Oof.
But yeah, I mean, because it was definitely a few months before the end because you still had, Emerald Warriors, for example. Each of the other books had 3 issues left. And you still had the 2 issues of Green Lantern, War of the Green Lantern aftermath issues.
Yeah, it was one of those issues that went through like Green Lantern, Corpse, Emerald, Corpse, Green Lantern, Corpse, Emerald, and so on. Like back and forth and back and forth.
Exactly. They still did that. But yeah, of course. Let me just load up the one cover. Hold on. This is where it'll start.
Oh.
Because we have the prologue where we're introduced to the Gauntlet, by the way.
Yeah. The one that is currently in Teen Lantern's hands.
Not anymore.
Okay, was in Teen Lantern's hands.
Yeah, but now it's being used to resurrect Krona. Yep. But yeah, and this will lead into War of the Green Lanterns, which I'll be honest was an interesting story.
Yeah.
And technically this is the grand finale of the pre-New 52 Green Lantern.
Yeah, but considering that Jeff Johns was able to get the whole save his continuity when the New 52 happened to keep it just.
And he got his untouched completely. Even Batman got tweaked. Jeff was the only one that had his complete. Although there will be one point I always recall where because they retcon everything was Martian Manhunter, we have a point where Guy sees them and he's like, "Who the heck are you?" Which always bothers me.
Oh.
But yeah, until then, when Beacon and I go over War of the Green Lanterns, thank you for joining me on this Speak Up. Thank you, everyone else. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.